Today's topic is that one can overcome sorrow, but no one endures nothingness. I'm going to deliver God's message this topic. Most people find others who feel frustrated or get disappointed about their life. They're trying to do the work, however, they have a lack of persistence because they feel emptiness. The original problem is that it is a hardship. From the speaking of Buddhism, it is called hardship. There were students and teacher. The student asked the teacher, "Why are people having tireless life?" The teacher said, "A life is hardships. The fundamental thing is to have hardship." From the speaking of Christians, through hardships, people can continue to live. With disability, they can keep their beauty. They make great efforts to make a beautiful life. However, people who experiences hardships do not make beautiful life. There is a 30 years old beautiful lady. She has a good health. She got married with a good husband who graduated from the Tha University. Her parents love her so much. She has a beautiful family. Many people envy her. However, she tried to kill herself. A few years ago, she had a 2-year-old son. One day, her son went to his father's laboratory room and drank a chemical liquid. Then, after a few seconds, the son died. After she finds her son's death, she could not endure emptiness. She might overcome the sorrow. However, it was difficult for her to endure the hardness. Many people have their goals trying to achieve, but they can face the sorrow. But it is easy for them to overcome. From today's verses, 1 Peter chapter 15, verse 9, "For I am the least of the apostle, and do not even deserve to be called an apostle, because I persecuted the church of God." He tried to achieve the great life, but he focused on the emptiness. Romans chapter 8, verse 20 to 21. "For the creations was subject to the frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it in hope, that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into glorious freedom of the children of God." People trying to attempt many things. People who feel frustrated tend to have a desire. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1 to 10. You must read those verses because it focuses on emptiness. People tend to focus on their desire. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1 to 2. "I said in my heart, come now, I will task you with pleasure to find out what is good. But that also proved to be meanness. Laughter, I say, is foolish, and what those pleasures accomplish?" Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 10. It is a part of the conclusions. "I denied myself nothing, my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all my work, and this was the reward for
내 손으로 한
all
모든
my
일과
labor.
내가 수고한 모든 것이 다 헛되어 바람을 잡는 것이며 해 아래서 무익한 것이로다. 이게 허무입니다.
He focused on that
이거보다 더 정확한 모습이
everything
없다고
is
생각해요.
emptiness.
욕망으로 발산한다는 거예요.
And also, it follows to their desire.
사람은 아무거나 잡잖아요. 욕망 추구하는 사람들
When a
보면
person
너무
falls
허무하니까
into
아무거나
water,
잡는
he or she
세상이
tries to
그렇습니다.
take anything to
나중에는 마약까지
hold.
빠지는 거예요. 너무 허무하니까.
Some people addicted to
마약도 아무나 하는
drugs.
거 아닙니다.
Many people think that it is bad. However, some people who feel frustrated try to hold desire, and also they tend to take drugs. People like to be the master to control their life because they feel emptiness. The evil tempts people. He said, "You are the master." The serpent tempts a woman to eat from the trees in the garden. The serpent said, "You will be like God, knowing good and evil." But we must remember, do not serve yourself like God. To overcome emptiness, you need to change the master.
바울이 그랬잖아요. 다메섹도상에서 예수님 만나고 난 다음에 주인 바뀌었잖아요. 내 인생의 주인이 나에서
Paul
예수님으로 주인
met
바뀌었을 때 비로소
Jesus
성모의 모든 문제를
in
극복할 수
Damascus,
있다는 것입니다.
and he
주인
changed
바뀌면
his
나타나는 현상이
master.
무엇인가? 세 단어로 설명했으면 좋겠어요.
There are three things
불편.
when you change the master. The first one is discomfort,
마음이 회복돼. 마음이 가슴이
and other one is recovery of a heart. The last point is to sacrifice.
뒤집어 얘기해 보십시오. 주인 바뀌지 않냐고 내 인생의 주인이 내 자신이
When you're
되거든요.
trying to be the master,
두 번째 마음이 없습니다.
many people want to be comfort
그죠? 외식, 껍데기만 왔다 갔다 해요.
and focus on external appearance.
어떻게 하면 남 이용해 먹을까? 그러고 산다는 것입니다.
They like to
주인 바뀌는 게
use the others to achieve their goal. Galatians chapter 2 verse 20. I have been crucified with Christ, and I have no longer lived, but Christ lives in me. The life I live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. 1 Peter chapter 15 verse 8. The last hour he appeared to me also as to one abnormally born. The poor said, "My master," and Jesus said, "You must go to Damascus." Acts chapter 22 verse 10. The Bible said, "What shall I do, Lord?" I ask, "Get up the loads, both sides, and go into Damascus. There you will be told all that you have been assigned to do." The first point is discomfort. I'll give you one of the examples about pastor. The pastor has a daughter. The daughter got married and lived outside with her husband. But she came into his house with her daughter to live. They lived in one house. The pastor feels uncomfortable because his granddaughters to play a lot, so he could not focus on to prepare his sermon. But in his family, everything's centered on his granddaughters, and he loves her so much.
이 얘기를 통해서
When
우리 예수님께 한번 적용을 시켰습니다.
his daughter and granddaughter lived
예수님이
away,
내 인생에 들어오셔서 성령께서 내 인생의 주인이
the
되셨습니다.
pastors
그런데
feels
불편하지 않아요?
emptiness.
주인이 바뀌었는데 불편하지 않아요. 손녀딸 하나가
With
들어왔는데 불편한데
discomfort,
내 인생의 주인이 바뀌었는데 안 불편하다고요?
it produces blessings and
예수 믿고 난
grace.
다음에 나 예수 믿었습니다. 예수님 영접했습니다.
Some
별로 불편하지
people
않다. 기쁨이
who
충만해요.
have been believed
거의 가짜입니다.
Christ
그럴 수 없어요.
for a short
주인 바뀌는데
time,
왜안 불편해요? 담배 하나만 끊으려고
they
해도
feel
주인 바뀔 때 불편해요.
uncomfortable in their
안 그래요? 술 한번
lives
끊으려고 해도 불편한데
because
모든 게 다 바뀌어
they
버리면
have
왜안
to
불편해요?
change their life
당황스럽죠?
style.
뭐야 이거? 내가 사는 게
They
아니네?
could not drink
이렇게 돼버린다는
alcohol
것입니다.
and
예수님 처음
they
믿고
must
예수님으로
stop
주인이 바뀌고 난
smoking.
다음에 처음 느끼는 감정은
They must
불편함이
change their lifestyle.
아니에요. 지금 많은 성도들이 너무 불편하지 않기 때문에
Because
문제라고 생각합니다. 주인 바뀌었습니다. 불편한 거예요.
They change their
그리고
master.
시간이 가면 갈수록 변화가 되는 거죠. 아,
As the
예수님이
time
오셔서
passes,
기쁨과 행복이 있구나. 이렇게
they
변화가
might
되는
feel
겁니다.
pleasured.
내일부터 대만 선교 따라
Next week,
다른
we
선교는
have
가시는데 대만 선교만 유독 안 가시는 분들이 있습니다.
missions to Taiwan.
다른 선교는 잠자리를
Some
편하는데
church
대만
members
선교는
do not want
한꺼번에
to
몰아서
go to
잔다면
Taiwan
우리는 그런 소리만 들어가지고
because they think it is uncomfortable
환경을
to
일부러 고생시킨다는 건
sleep
아니에요. 그러나
and
불편함을 통해 가지고 그
live
다음에
their
오는 행복과
lives
기쁨이
for a
있다는 거를
week.
주고 딱 깨라도 그 사람은
They do not want to enjoy discomfort with others.
불편함을 감수할 때 그 이후에 나타나는
To go to a
어마어마한
mission,
축복과 은혜가 또
they must
있거든요.
endure
그 부분을 인생에서 다
their
제외시켰거든요.
discomfort.
생명의 특징이
They
무엇입니까?
must get rid of
생명이 충만하면 제가
the list
자유한
of
사람의 특징이 있다고
discomfort.
했잖아요. 고난을 향해 나아간다. 고난이 별거
What we
아니에요.
need to
건강한
do, we
사람은요,
move to
영적으로
the
건강한
hardships.
사람은 고난을 향해서 나아갑니다. 왜? 이길 수 있기 때문에. 뭘 두려워해요?
We believe that we can overcome all
불편함에 나가야
hardships.
된다는 것입니다. 여러분
We must
인생에서도
enjoy discomfort.
불편함에 대해서
In our
개의치
lives,
아니하는 인생이 될 때 비로소 커지는
We do
거예요.
not think about
그러지 않으면
any problems
계속
to
약한
take
여러분에게
discomfort.
불편함을 통해서 위축되게 쪼그라들게 만듭니다.
Through discomfort,
변화를 원하십니까? 변화가
we
뭐예요?
do not
불편해지는 거예요.
enjoy the changes.
불편을 두려워하지 않는 거.
Do not
주인 바뀌면
afraid
무조건 불편해집니다. 내
of
인생이
having
바뀌면
any
불편해지는 거예요.
discomfort.
그 단계를 넘어서서 하나님이 주는
When you
평안과
overcome
기쁨을 것입니다.
all steps,
이런 참된 불편을 통해서 내 자신의
we are
변화를
happy
체험할 수
to
있는 믿음의 준비를
accept
바랍니다.
all
두
blessings
번째로
and
주인 바뀌면
pleasure.
어떤 일이 벌어지느냐?
The
마음,
next
heart.
point
마음이
is
살아
that
마음의 교통이 일어나게 된다는 거죠.
we can recover
여기
our
10절 보니까
heart.
그러나 내가 나된 것은 하나님의
1
은혜로
Peter chapter 15 verse 10. But by the grace of God, I am what I am, and His grace to me was not without effort.
하나님의 은혜로 말미암아
This verse focuses on by the grace of God, I am what I am.
자다 그럴 때 I am who I am, I am what I am.
Who said this point?
하나님이
What
나를
I
나다라고
am.
했던 것 마찬가지로
It is our God.
하나님의 은혜 안에서 우리 한 사람 한 사람이 내가 나되는 은혜를 느낀다.
By the grace of
다른
God,
사람들이 아니야. 내가
we
나될 수
can
있다는
be
것입니다. 나 되니까
by ourselves.
많은 사람이 나되지 못하는 이유가 무엇입니까?
Many
열정이
people
맨날 비교해.
do not be
남의
themselves because
그 지긋지긋하지 않습니까?
they
항상
tend
남의
to
눈을
see
보죠. 남의
others.
눈, 누가 뭐라 그런다.
They tend to compare with others' life.
나로 못 살아가요. 남들의
They do
눈,
not want to
남들의
live
기대.
themselves
그게 가짜죠,
because they want to
가짜.
receive
하나님 앞에 서지 못하는 거예요. 항상 남의
respect
눈을
from
의지하고.
others.
그러니까 인생의 많은 부분들을 자기 변명하다 살아가는 거예요.
That's why
변명해서 뭐
they
할 거예요?
tend to explain
사과
what they
나무라고
have.
변명해? 코끼리가 코 길다고 변명해? 기린이
Look at the natures. All natures tend to be themselves.
우리는 이상해졌어요, 사람들이.
But
머리 크다고
people
변명하고 다녀.
do not enjoy
뭐예요?
themselves.
변명할 내용이에요? 그냥 큰 거죠.
They're trying to explain what they have or
세상이 원하는 기대치,
what they
표준,
are.
맞추려고 그러고 살아간다는 거예요. 그러니까 하나님 앞에 있는 모습
they
그대로
want
못
to
나옵니다.
fix on
수요일에도 말씀드렸죠. 그
themselves.
무디하고 드와이트 무디하고 같이 찬양 인도했던
Last Wednesday service, I talked about Moody.
말에 스코틀랜드에 큰 부흥이 일어났습니다. 그때에 어떤 자매가
In the 19th
큰 은혜를
century,
받아가지고 목사님께 찾아왔대요.
there was a
내가 어떻게 해야지
revival
성장할 수
in
있습니까?
Scotland.
원래 진리는 단순하거든요. 매일매일
Moody
성경을 읽으십시오.
and his lead singers, his name is Sankey.
붙들고 기도하십시오. 그러면 믿음의 성장이
they
있어요.
were in the
아니
service.
말씀 붙들고 기도하는 거.
But
말씀과
in the
기도에
sermon,
또 다른 게 뭐가 필요하겠어요?
a
그게
woman
믿음의 성장입니다.
camped and
그
asked
자매님이 눈물을
the
흘립니다. 이상하지
pastor.
않습니까? 이유가 뭐냐 그랬더니 저는
She
글을 모릅니다.
showed her tears.
여러분 글을 읽을 수 있죠.
And the pastor said, read the Bible every day. After that, she replied, I cannot read
얼마나 복된지 모르겠어요.
the Bible.
얼마나 복된 건지.
I do not know how to read.
가운데도 글 모르는 목사님도 종종 있었대요.
But at the time, many pastors could not read any words.
글을 읽을 수 있잖아요. 성경을 읽을 수 있잖아요.
For us,
경건서적을 읽을
we
수
can
있잖아요.
read.
거기서 많은 인사이트를 얻어낼 수
Everyone can
있잖아요.
read the
나는 글을 읽을 수가
Bible.
없습니다.
But
너무 답답해서 그러면 당신이
in the
묵상했던
case
거
of her,
그거 붙들고 기도하십시오.
she could not read.
생케 앞에서 그
But
처음 나왔던 고백이 이거였다는 거예요. Lord
she
Jesus,
confessed
주님, 나의 주님,
from her
take me
heart,
as I am.
Lord Jesus,
Take me as I am.
take me as I
내 모습
am.
그대로 날 봐두옵소서.
She confessed
그다음 한 가지 더
from
붙이고
her
그러더라고요.
face.
My only plea.
After that, she said again, my only plight,
예수님이 날 위해서 죽으셨다는 거.
Christ
너무너무
died for
은혜를
me.
받아가지고 이걸 설교를 했어요. 근데 해밀턴이라는 사람이
She
이걸 받아가지고
confessed
찬송가 만든
from her heart.
내 모습 이대로
In the place,
날 위해
one of
돌아가신
people, his name is Hamilton, heard her confessions.
이 모습 그대로예요.
That
내가
he
유일하게
wrote a
내세울 수 있는 하나는
song.
거예요. Christ died for me. 나를 위해서
It is
죽으셨다는
called
그
that
사실 외에
take
내가
me
지정할
as
게
I
아무것도
am.
없다라는 거예요.
We have
내 모습
nothing.
그대로
We
십자가를
just
바라보면서
come
내 모습 그대로
ourselves.
받아들여요. Take me as I am.
When you come
As I am.
yourself,
나로 나가잖아요.
our God
많은 순간 나로 못 나갑니다.
accept yourself.
은혜도 맛보지 못하고 그냥 넘어지는 거예요.
We have to be in the
이 모습이
grace
바로
of
뭐예요?
God.
죄인의 모습, 세리의 모습, 마음 가지고 나죠. 마음, 하트가 있죠.
Some people act like the Pharisees or tax collectors. However, when you come to yourself,
뭘 나가는데 이렇게 뭘
our
어려워져요?
Jesus accepts
마치 뭐
who you
나오라고 그러는데
are.
화장이 안 돼서 뭐 이런 거 똑같은 거죠. 그 화장이 다 가짜인 거 아시죠?
Some people tend to make up their face. They cover themselves.
왜 그러고 다니라고? 아니,
They are
얼굴은
wearing
괜찮아요.
mask
근데 왜
in their
우리 영혼까지
service.
화장을 하려고 그래요?
Also, they like to make up to their soul.
왜라고 질문을 많이 합니다. 왜?
But
왜라고 질문을 많이 하는데
it is
왜 그래요?
nothing
이렇게
to show
특별히 저같은 남자들은 논리적이기 때문에 자꾸
our
이유를
Jesus.
답을 주려 그래요. 이게 어리석음이죠. 예를 들어서 어린애가
Many
있습니다.
men
빨리 자라.
trying to answer the questions when someone asks
뭐라고 설명하겠어요?
why.
푹자야 큰다. 왜 푹자야 커?
Men tend to make the
그러면
answers
성경을 보니
logically.
밤에 나온대.
I'll give you one example. A father comes to his son.
아, 열받죠.
You must sleep now.
하나님이 그렇게 만드셨어.
And the son said,
왜 하나님이 그렇게 만드셨어?
why?
죽을래?
Why do I have
이렇게
to
되는 거 아니에요?
sleep? The father said,
우리는 많은 순간
when you
왜라고
sleep,
물으면 답을
you will
줘야만
become taller.
그게
The son
대답이
said,
되고
why?
답을 줘야만
Why
문제가
do I
풀린다고
need to
생각한단
sleep?
그렇지 않거든요. 사실
And the
왜라는
father
말만큼
said,
어려운 것은 없습니다.
do not
되게 어려워요.
ask me
그래서
anymore,
어저께
just
어디 갔니?
sleep.
그러면 교회 갔어요. 이건 쉽게 대답해요. 왜 교회 갔니?
A
쉽습니다.
person asks you
직장에서 왜
that,
교회 갔니?
why do you go to
어저께 어디
church?
갔어? 그러면 교회 갔습니다. 이 대답은 쉽지만 왜 교회 갔니? 그 사람이 왜
It is
묻는지
easy
애매하죠.
for us to
무슨
say,
의도로 묻는지 애매하죠.
I go to
생각을
church.
해야 돼요.
But
왜가 쉽지
a person asks you, why do you go to
이게 왜
church?
때문에 우리가 참 다 어려워지고 말하는
It is focused on the why. Because when someone asks you, we trying to answer the question.
거기 옥상에서 노부부 대화를 합니다. 덕수와
I want to introduce one of the Korean movies.
못 봤어요?
Many
괜찮습니다.
people watch this movie. The name of the movie
네.
is Glow Market.
남자가
I remember
덕수가
the
왜
one
나하고
scene.
결혼했나? 뭐 부산말이나 흉내 못 내겠어요. 그냥.
It was a
왜 나하고
conversation
결혼했나?
between a man and a woman.
그랬더니 그러면 당신은 왜 나하고
A
결혼했니?
man characters
그랬더니 남자가
ask
이쁘니까.
a female, why do you get married with me?
그러면 니는 나하고 왜 결혼했노? 뭐 이러더라고요.
And
사랑하니까 거짓말이라도 듣기는 좋네.
a female
이런
said,
아주 탁상적인
why?
얘기를 하더라고요.
And the man said,
이건 제가 볼 때 그
"You're
현실적이지 않아요.
pretty." Then he said, "Why do you get married to me?" And she said, "Because I love you." Through their conversations, it seems to sweet and beautiful couples. However, there is a misunderstanding of the conversation. From the other views, a man asks, "Why do you love me?" And a woman says, "Why?" The man might say, "It's because you are beautiful." After the woman heard that, she might think that if I look ugly, you'll be away from me. She understands the other way to understand. Most women want to listen to the saying that it focuses on their heart. Most women want to listen to what is in their heart. But most men tend to answer logically. They focus on the reasons of why. Our God wants to listen to our heart. When I have conversations with some church members, I like to continue the conversations. It takes more than 1 hour. I was happy to continue. However, when I have some church members to speak, some people makes me tired. Some church members show their heart, but others do not. People must show their heart to express. They like to cover themselves. That's why they could not make any relationship with others. They do not have any friends to talk. Why do they cover themselves? Because they got feared. They could not live who they are. Wise comes from their heart. I want to talk about the Solomon's story. The King Solomon shows he's wise. Two prostitutes come to him and ask, "Who is the real mother of the baby?" A fake woman said, "Kill the baby." But the real mother said, "Give the baby to the fake woman." The King Solomon said, "Cut the baby into half." But the real mother cried out, "Give the baby to her." The King Solomon sought the real mother's heart. I'll give you another example to understand. A man asks his friend, "Do you still hit your wife?" "You must answer me yes or no." And his friend said two things. If he says yes, you still doing it. However, if he says no, he had done it before. The man asked bad questions to his friend. The questions is really bad. Yes or no to answers is bad to understand.
마음이 닫혀
Many
있습니다.
people
예수님이 주인 되시면
already
마음이 열려
knew what they
마음을
said,
보이라고.
but they do not open their
214장에
heart.
나오는 고백이 나옵니다. Take me as I am. 내 모습
We have to remember
그게 믿음입니다.
the words, take me as I am.
세 번째로 나오는 것은
The last
주인이
point
바뀌면
is
희생이
to
가능합니다.
sacrifice.
희생이 가능해져요. 10절 보시오.
1 Peter chapter 15 verse 10. But by the grace of God I am what I am, but his grace to me was not without effort. No, I worked harder than all men. Yet not I, but the grace of God that was
여자들 새침대기 말이야.
with me.
말안 하고 그게 얼마나 폭력인지 알아요?
Some women do not want to speak their heart. They just
3일 동안 안 나오고
be silent.
폭력녀예요, 폭력녀 그건.
But
폭력이
they
뭔데? 내
act
뜻대로 돼야 된다. 내
or
뜻대로.
violence because they focus on their purpose to
얼마나
achieve.
폭력적인지 알아요? 교회 안에서도 폭력적이들은
In church, some church members
폭력은 내 뜻이야, 내 뜻. 죽어도 내 뜻 안
behaved
고집.
or violence.
세상은요. 세상의 방법은 뭐냐면
The world
폭력을 이기는 방법이
said,
뭐냐 그러면 또 다른 폭력을
if you want to win, you must act or violence.
그 자아를 죽이기 위해서 더 큰 폭력을 사용해요.
They do not want to
폭력이 기하급수적으로
kill themselves. They like to focus on their righteousness.
불법적 폭력이에요.
But it is illegal to violence.
폭력이에요. 여러분 그러지.
But the word says, when you're in school, it is legal to behave the violence.
폭력으로 깨버리겠다. 이게 미신입니다.
Many people act of violence.
그래서 교회가 또 사회가
However,
율법적으로
it is not right to behave.
법이 막 늘어나면 해결된다고 생각하는
Many people say, make more regulations to control.
된다고 생각을 해요.
The society makes a lot of regulations to control people's lives.
법으로 돼요?
However,
진시황이 승리했게.
I'm not saying it is the right choice. In the past century, many kings built up many regulations to conquer it. However,
폭력은요.
it made a bad result.
어떤 아들이 있었는데 노름에 빠졌습니다.
I'll give you one example.
무서운 게 없습니다. 노름.
A son is addicted by the gambling.
지금도 뭐 카지노 가는 사람들 보면
He tended to do gambling every day. He spent a lot of money
어머니가 눈물로
to play. His mother came and cried out. He asked him to stop it. She said, if you do it again, I will cut your wrist. After that, the son did it again. She brought a knife and tried to cut his wrist. The son put his wrist on. When she hold the knife, she cut the wrist, but not his wrist. It was his mother's wrist. After that, the son could not do it anymore.
폭력은 폭력으로 못 이겨요. 폭력은 사랑의 수고로 이기는 거지. 십자가로 이기는 거지.
Only loves can't overcome or violence. Through the cross of Jesus, He healed everything in us. We have to believe that through the cross of Jesus, we already knew His love. Many people show their anger. For me, I'm a pastor. I'm trying to heal all church members.
고치고 싶어요.
I trying to help
더
them.
나오게 만들고 싶고. 그게 저는 폭력적이라는
However,
나도 변화하고 시키면서 뭘 고치려고
I
해요.
understood in other
용납합니다,
ways.
이제.
When I push them
그냥 가도
to
돼요.
control,
지가 한다고는 욕 안 하잖아요.
it is a power of the balance.
욕을 왜 해? 그걸. 그냥 기뻐해주고 즐거워해주고.
When some church
그래도
members
온 게 어디야? 뭐 이러고.
come to
참 묘한 게 뭐냐면
the service
다는
late,
아니지만 그렇게
I'm
자기
happy
자신을
to see them
받아들여줄
in
때
service
영물이에요. 아, 내가 용납되고 있구나.
because I'm trying to accept as they are.
내려오라. 내가 내 집에 유하여 되리라. 영접 받으니까.
Jesus saw the Zacchaeus on the
누가 그거 할수
street.
있습니까?
Jesus said, I will go to your house. Zacchaeus was happy that Jesus came his house.
내 안에 사시는 이가 예수님이다. 예수님이
In
내
us,
안에 계신다면
our Jesus is with us.
복음입니다.
It is a gospel.
세상 변화시킨 거예요.
Our God to change our lives. We have to believe
허무한
the
인생,
cross of
이거
Jesus.
내가 주인이기 때문에.
We have to believe that our God is the master.
불편해지지만
When you change your masters, it might discomfort in our lives. However, after that, we can recover our heart.
교통이 가는 거예요.
Also,
그러니까 희생하는
we
거죠.
become wise
알아주든 몰라주든 그게 중요한 게 아닙니다. 사랑해주고
once.
sacrifice.
And also, we understand the meaning of sacrifice
만났기 때문에 주인받기 때문에
because we change our master.
이게 기독교입니다.
This is the fundamental
바랍니다.
point of Christ. Everyone's, please stand up.
1000번을 불러도 찬양했습니다.
We are going to sing a song.